welcome to this new Haywire battle report. In today's video I'm going to play for the first time on my new trench warfare table, and yeah, that's how it's going to be to look like. The trench warfare trench system on the right, a few trees here to block line of sight, a small house, like I have a wreck here. My team is going to be deployed from that vehicle. From this area, I just placed that vehicle to symbolize the spawn point for my team. I'm not going to play with vehicle just yet. Yeah, I just want to test first how this board plays out. Something new I'm going to test in this game is that it will be the first time having a tier 2 force against another tier 2 force, because I'm fighting the Russian force. Their stat is the same as my assaulting team, so we'll see how this plays out. They have the same training level basically. Well, the enemy has like some conscript that can spawn that have some worse stat, but yeah, we'll see how this plays out. I'm going to probably add a few house rule here and there, typically. Thanks for the noise, Ferdinand. Typically, if an enemy spawn in one of the fire pit over here, instead of moving toward the closest model, they will just stay there, and because that makes the most sense, they won't move out of the trench. Similar to actually all the other tokens, usually they move toward the thread here, they will just stay in the trench. So yeah, Haywire, the system is well, it works well for like a Middle Eastern village, a South American town. It works also well for like a military base you attack, but for a trench system, I will need to adapt a few things, and I will mention what change I'm doing as I'm doing them. So yeah, that's pretty much it. For the board, it's a 3x3. It's also the first time I'm playing on a board as small as that, so we'll see how this plays. I still kept 12 threat token. Yeah, just because I used to play with 12, and I wanted to see how this works. And if it's something that will be fixed, that should be fixed on the rule to have 12 token instead of saying one for every 30 by 30 centimeter tile. So yeah, we'll see. Maybe 12 is a good ratio. Yeah. So that's it for roughly the setup. We can now jump onto the force. So here I have 4 fire teams. My main force is those 2 fire teams on the back. So I have the squad leader, and the 2 fire teams are composed in the same way. 1 rifleman, 1 fire team leader, 1 automatic rifleman, and 1 grenadier. Same thing on this side. Here I have a third fire team, which is composed in the same way, and here there is a support team, which consists of a fire team leader, marksman, machine gunner, and a medic. My idea is to deploy the first team and see how things went, and deploy the other if needed. I pick randomly 2 support cards, so I have the artillery barrage and the UGV. What I thought could be fun is that if I want to deploy one of those extra team, I will need to sacrifice one of my support action. And if I deploy the 2, I'm going to sacrifice my 2 support action. That's basically like calling another unit could be like basically calling in a support. So that's my idea. I'm going to test. I'm going to play with that in this game. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Here I have my team. Here I have everything for the enemy. And here of course I have all my Russian. I have around, I think, 100 Russian to deploy. Hopefully we won't face that number of enemy. But yeah, let's see how this plays. Okay, so first turn, my team arrive here. I'm going to pretend that they arrive in that vehicle, so it makes noise and the enemy know that we are here. So I'm going to have the enemy placed in Overwatch, at least the ones in the fire pit. So on this turn, this one, there is one over here, there is one also over there. They are all basically in Overwatch. So we need to deploy some smoke grenades in order to enter the trench over here, and that's what I'm going to do probably right now, because here I have a... So here I can advance roughly over here without... Oh no, this one I will be in line of sight of this one. So yeah, let me... The problem here is that since the table is pretty flat, I've tried to block line of sight with all the trees and stuff, but it's still very flat, so when I start to move out of the... of my cover over here, I will quickly be in line of sight of the enemy. So I have a lot of line of sight to check, and I'm not going to bother you on that. So I'm going to pause the camera, move my team, and explain what I'm doing as I'm doing it. Okay, so first fire team is starting the assault. I've moved my fire team leader here. It moved within the line of sight on that threat token over here. So let's roll to see what we have there. And we have a 4. That's a great start. We have nothing here. 1 to 8 is nothing. So here we can remove this one. There was no enemy on this one. So now from there he's going to throw a smoke grenade. So 1, 2, 3 it's automatic. Up to 6. The thing is, I want to assault this trench, so I don't want to throw in a smoke here. What I would like to throw is on the back, so it covers from the rear over here. So it's basically a throw at 12 inch, so it's an hard shot, and my hard shot is 16. And it's a 2, so of course I miss. So I'm going to grab my scatter dice and a d6. So I was basically aiming... Yeah, right there. Let's see where the grenade land, and it actually fall 4 inch over here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Smoke. Okay, so the smoke lands over there. So that's it for my fire team leader. Now I'm going to move the rest of my team. So I have 1 rifleman. My rifleman is probably going to throw a frag grenade. So he's going to throw a frag grenade inside the fire pit here. So let me measure that correctly. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's 10. So 10 is also a hard shot. 14. That's also a miss. So where the frag grenade land, I was exactly aiming... Let's say just exactly on the yeah. I'm going to place that one here. That's where I was. Oh, that's great. That's great. It actually landed exactly on the token. Exactly on the token. So I'm not going... well, if there are some enemies, they will be killed anyway. So let's reveal what we have on this token. And we have a 13. Yes, we have some enemy. 1 rifleman, 1 automatic rifleman. So let's grab some Russians. So that's the 2 Russians that were guarding that. The grenade land exactly in between the 2 guys. With the new rule I'm working for V3, within 0.5 inch, so within 1 inch diameter of the grenade, where it lands, it's an instant kill. It gives 2 damage, and since the enemy has 1 damage, they are killed. So those 2 Russians are killed, and we can remove that threat token. So, not threat token, that, yeah, Overwatch marker. Anyway, so that's it for this one. Now I'm going to move my automatic rifleman, and my automatic rifleman... Yeah, you know what is going... Oh, actually... From this side... Yeah, I think from this side, he has line of sight on my automatic rifleman. So what do we have? And it's another 4, so again, nothing over here. So my automatic rifleman will do a second move up to here, and he will wait next to the wreck. This one will move 2 times also. My squad leader will do a first move, and with his second move, not sure what he's going to do. Maybe he's going to Guy is going to stay there for now. And the second fire team, where is my ruler? It's over here. So 6. Yeah, let's maybe advance it inside that building. So, okay, fire team leader, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So basically, we'll arrive here at the window. I will send first my rifleman. He will arrive at the window. So from there, I'm going to assume that he has line of sight on the bunker here. The bunker also see him. So what do we have on that bunker? It's a 10, so we have some enemies. But here it's just 2 basic conscript. So I'm going to grab, my conscript here from Combat Octopus. So 1 and 2. So that's my 2. Maybe, do we have a conscript with a machine gun? No, I don't. Yeah, so 2 conscript in the bunker here. So they were both in Overwatch, meaning I'm not going to place back the roof so I can see them. So both of them fire at my guy. They fire 1 dice each. If we look at the conscript, my guy have a body armor and is in cover. It is hit on a 18 plus. Oh, we have an 18 and a 10. So here, first injury on my rifleman. So for the rest of my team, I'm going to advance fire team leader. First action up to here, second action up to there, behind those 3, and the rest of my fire team will move over here too. My idea is to maybe use in the following turn. I just want to place them in cover behind those 3, or maybe I will actually stay there, behind the building. Yeah, let's stay there, because even though they fired in Overwatch, they can still fire in the next Op 4 phase. So yeah, that's it for now. That's it for me. We jump onto the enemy phase. For the enemy phase, actually, one more thing. Oh, the smoke grenade will already disappear on the next turn. Here I can remove that Overwatch token. So yeah, let's jump now onto the Op 4 phase. For the Op 4, so this one here moves over here, so we can reveal it, because if there are some enemy, it's an 8. 8 is nothing again. So nothing on this one. That second one here on the back, it moves up to that fire pit over here. Can we see it? Yeah, you could technically see my guy over here. So I'm going to reveal again what we have here. And we have a 14. 14 is 1 more automatic rifleman for the enemy. So I'm going to grab this one here. You have a medium machine gun, but yeah, that will do. Okay, so he moves, enter line of sight of my team, and from there, they are firing. So let's have a look at the automatic rifleman roll first. Are there 2 enemy or more in line of sight? So technically, the smoke here block line of sight on the one on the house, so he could only see my automatic rifleman on this side of the car, so he can only see 1 guy. Is there 1 enemy in line of sight? Yes, and the automatic rifleman has 2 action points. Use 2 action points to do 2 combat action. So 2 combat action, hitting on 18 plus, 2, oh, a 20! No. Okay, so 2 and 20. The 20 is 2 wounds, so my guy is down immediately. So this guy here is down. And actually, since he was using a medium machine gun actually inflict already 2 wounds plus the 20, that's a total of 3 runes. So here my guy is instant killed. He's not even placed in a down state. He's killed right away. Oh damn. Not a good start. So from there, he doesn't have any more line of sight, so he's just going to move in over. Technically, yeah, if there are no more line of sight, he should move and not enter Overwatch. So yeah, he's going to move up to here to the other fire pit just to have a better line of sight, but he's not entering Overwatch. This guy here, he doesn't have any line of sight, so he do the same, he move, but this one enter Overwatch. So I'm going to place this one here, this one there, and the rifleman here is in Overwatch. On the rear here, so this token here, he will move 6. This one here will move 6 as well, and this one, he can see my fire team leader on the back. So what do we have here? A 4, so nothing here, that's great. And next I'm going to simply move all the other threat tokens. So this one, not in a reach of a fire pit, this one move as well, this one move 2, and there is one more here on the back. Okay, so that's a lot of enemy converging in my direction. We really need to jump onto that trench because here it's way too open. Okay, and finally the 2 guys on the back here, they have in line of sight my guy. Technically is at a window, so they are both going to fire again. So all of them use 1 action point to fire. And so yeah, that's basically a total of 4 dice, and there is a 19. The 19 means my guy is killed. So, first turn, already 2 casualties. Damn. So yeah, that's why using smoke will be really important, and I will need to call those extra support team, I think. That's the end of the Up 4 phase. We jump onto the spawn phase. The goal of the mission is to capture the trench network. So for this mission, there won't be endless wave of enemy. I'm going to roll a d6, and that will define for how many turns the enemy leader will call some reinforcement and some automatic reinforcement will arrive. Oh! Of course, 6. Okay, so 6. So for 6 turns, there will be some enemy to spawn. So now, one new group automatically spawn. It's a group of 6. So again, 6 is nothing, so that is great. Now the enemy leader calls some reinforcement. It's a 2, and it's also nothing, which is great. So that's not too bad for the spawn phase. Nothing else spawn for this turn. We can jump onto the next turn. Okay, so next turn, actually, yeah, before that, we have a Fog of War card on a 6, so no Fog of War card this turn. So next up, I would like to bring my rifleman up to here and throw in a frag grenade up to the next bunker. But to do so, I need my... yeah, he can't do that. He needs one more action point that the fire team leader can give him. But first, let's maybe try to trigger the overwatch from the rifleman over there. So my grenadier here, he will move there. It will trigger the overwatch from the enemy rifleman. One shot hitting on a... No way. On a 16 plus, so it's a 17, that's a hit. So this guy here is injured. He receives 1 point of suppression, and he can't use his second action point. Well, that still means, yeah, I can do what I was planning to do. So my fire team leader will, no, that's the rifleman. My fire team leader will move up to here. No, up to there. And he will give his second action point to my rifleman. My rifleman will do a first move, a second move up to the trench, and from there is going to throw a frag grenade up to here. You need a 12 plus, and of course we have a 5. Of course we have a 5, so grabbing. So I was aiming exactly in the middle of the two, so it moved 4 inch completely away. Ah, damn. So 1, 2, 3, 4. The grenade landed exactly over here. So yeah, it's not even in range to give them suppression. So that's completely a miss. So what I'm going to do next? Next, I know what I'm going to do. I still have my squad leader over here. My squad leader may call in some reinforcement this turn. Here I have my automatic rifleman. He will move out here, and from there he's going to do a suppressive fire on the guy on the bunker. So they all receive 6 suppression points and they can't get their heads out. I should have started with that. On this side, here I will take out my grenadier. He will move out just in a firing position where he can see the enemy bunker over here. So here we are checking really quickly the range. We are, so that's mine 18-inch stick. And here we are at, 19. So I'm not going to use the new rule I'm working on for grenade launcher. Let me get the rule out. Yeah, so basically 18 plus inch, it's using the hard combat stat. So I'm going to try that. Grenade launcher, I need, please, a good dice. Yeah, let's see this one. I need a 16 plus. Ah, damn. So the grenade scatter again. I'm exactly aiming in the middle of the two. Of course, 5 inch in that direction. Actually, the smoke already vanished. Where my grenade lands? So yeah, in the middle over here. So nothing happened with this grenade. Okay, that's really not great because I'm very exposed. I am very exposed. So here my fire team leader will move out and he will fire at the most dangerous, no more Overwatch. The most dangerous is the one with the RPK, the PKM. So I'm going to fire one shot hitting on a 16 plus and a 1. Oh my god. I'm very unlucky this turn. My squad leader over here, he will call support and I'm going to deploy a second team which will be my support team. So my support team here arrived. One fire team leader, one medic, one marksman and one machine gunner. So they are deployed. That's actually a good question. Should they be able to play this turn? I'm completely house ruling like that call of support where a new unit arrive. But when you call of support like a drone, it's immediately available. So I'm going to assume they can be used right away actually. Yeah, let's play it like that. And what I'm going to do, so fire team leader, it will move 6 inches. From there, he's going to give one more action point to this guy over here on the trench. He will fire another frag grenade. Yeah, he will fire another frag grenade at that group here. So here, again, it's 6, 7, 8, 9. So 9, it's an hard shot. So again, a 16 plus. Oh, yes! 19, finally a bit of luck. So those two guys, they are killed. Okay, so we cleared that bunker over here. So that's great. I still have 3 guys to use. I'm going to do 2 moves with my medic, so he's in base contact with my injured grenadier over here. which has 1 point of suppression. On this side, I'm going to... What I fear is that one of these tokens will move here and it will light my guys up. So I'm going to move with my 2 guys here, and I'm going to both of them enter Overwatch there behind that Humvee wreck. So they are both in Overwatch. And my squad leader, he used 2 action points to call support, so he can't do anything else this turn. So that's pretty much it. So that's it. That's it for me. Now we jump onto the player phase, the op4 phase. So the closest threat token move, I'm going to activate this one first, and I will say that this one here, he will try to go in a firing position. There is a gunfight, they just move to a firing position. Rolling a dice, we have a 14. A 14 on the threat level 2 is 1 rifleman, 1 lieutenant. So let me grab those. So they both arrive here, and the lieutenant has a grenade launcher, the rifleman has just assault rifle. It's triggering the Overwatch from my 2 guys here, so I'm lucky I've called this extra unit as support. So first, my marksman will fire at the lieutenant, 2 dice hitting on a 16 plus. Okay, so 13 and 6, I've missed both of my shots, but the marksman inflicts twice suppression points, so we get a total of 4 suppression points. Next, I will use my machine gunner to fire at the rifleman, and also 2 dice hitting on a 16 plus. Okay, finally a 20. This one here. Yeah, this one here is killed, and there is still 1 left standing. So now, that's the lieutenant that is standing. Is there an enemy in line of sight? Yes, proceed to step 2. Is the lieutenant in cover? Yes, and the lieutenant has 1 action point. Use 1 action point to do 1 combat action at close starter. Using the grenade launcher. So he'll fire a grenade at my guy. Oh, okay, so what's the range? It's 12. It's 12. So if we look back, grenade launcher 6 to 12. It's an easy shot. Oh damn, oh damn, oh damn. 6. So he needs easy shot. He needs a 8 plus. Oh damn! It landed exactly where he aimed. And basically we're aiming the closest threat, and it was exactly in the middle of those 2 guys. So basically, the grenade land exactly in the middle of the 2. Those 2 are within 0.5, so they are both down. They receive 2 points of damage. Now, if we look, the frag grenade has a 1.5 inch explosion radius. So this one and this one are within. I need to roll on a 7 plus. They are also hit. So this one on a 7 plus and a 17. And the other one, this one is not hit, but this one is hit and is injured. And actually, yeah, wrong token on those 2 here. They are down. They are down. And each of them are bleeding out. The machine gunner, the sniper, oops, the marksman. Okay, the marksman, we have a bit of time. The machine gunner, not that much. And so finally, what I want to change also for grenade, where it is written. Let me pause. Yeah, that's the last sentence in the middle of the screen. So model within twice the blast radius suffer 3 points of suppression. So twice the blast radius. Grenade has a 1.5 blast radius, so within 3 inch. Do I have a template? Is it a 1.5? So no, it's not. I need something that is 3. Yes, that is 3. So here... No, that's my bad. Yeah, no, that was indeed the correct one. Everything within that range received 1 point of suppression. So yeah, a lot of people is suppressed. So this guy, even though he's not hit, is still injured. Oh, not, he's still suppressed. This one is suppressed, and this one is suppressed as well. Yeah, terrible start of the game. Terrible start of the game. And that was only the first enemy that pops his head towards this zone. Now I'm going to move to the other threat token. So this one move up to here. That second one here move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This one, it will arrive here. I'm going to assume that since the other one, this firing pit is already used, they will just move to the next firing pit, which will be over here. So you're basically trying to retake the trench. So that's it on this side. That's it for the enemy. The other over there are pinned. And yeah, we jump onto the up for the spawn phase. So spawn phase, we have 15 spawning on 6. 15 is 1 rifleman, 1 AT specialist. So 1 rifleman, I'm just going to grab a random one, plus 1 AT specialist. We have a cool guy with a rocket launcher. There are many with rocket launcher, just trying to see which one I want to use. Yeah, I'm going to use this one here with an RPG. And they spawn on spawn point number 6, which is right there behind that bush. So I'm going to assume they are in cover or concealed cover. Yeah, they are just, yeah, they will have a bonus. Okay, so that's it. We jump onto the next turn. Next turn, we have a Fog of War card on 5, and we have a Fog of War card. So, local help. A group of local force fighter joins your fight. Place 3 local fighter on a random table edge under your control. Okay. Well, that's not the perfect kind of scenario / battlefield to have this kind of card, like a local fighter in an environment like that. I will just assume it's maybe just like 3 more riflemen that join my squad, because like not civilian will take weapons against like a Russian invasion force. So let me just grab 3 riflemen. So here I just deployed 3 more riflemen equipped with just a basic AK, and one as an FL. So that's it. So we jump onto that new turn. I'm a bit rusty, like it's been a week since I've recorded the first couple of turns. So yeah, I will pause just to think at what I want to do next. But first we can remove the suppression token on the enemy. And that's it. The one on my guys will stay there. So yeah, let me think at what I want to do now. Okay, so first thing I'm going to do is that my automatic rifleman over here, he will do the same thing. He will do a suppressive fire on the 2 guys on the bunker, so they can't get their head out of that to fire at us. Next thing here, my medic will heal my grenadier. So it removed the injure token. The suppression point is still there, but at least he has 2 action points. Next, the grenadier. So if I measure that correctly, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's not enough to reach the trench with 1 action point. That means I need to use 2 action points and I won't be able to fire, which is really a shame. The thing here, we have a lot of people that will arrive from there, so we need to throw some grenade or do something like that. I still have 1 rifleman here. That rifleman, let's actually So the rifleman is not in range to throw a frag grenade there. Yeah, let me pause again to have some more thoughts. Actually, something I just thought that could be interesting in a mostly in a PvP scenario where you play another opponent, but maybe it's not for Haywire, it's for another type of game, is that having a fixed time for playing a turn. Similar to when you play chess, you have the Blitz game mode, or I don't remember what it's called, where you need to play fast. That could be something very interesting when you want to play a game like that, where you have like only a limited time, like 1 minute or 2 minutes to do action. So you need to think fast, and maybe you will do errors. But that won't work well when playing against the AI in Haywire, because they follow some rules, you need to read the rules and it takes some time. But when playing another player, both players could do mistake by playing fast like that, so that could be super interesting. And I think this type of game mode where you have a similar force will work well actually for a player versus player kind of game. So if at some point anybody in the comments test Haywire in a PvP scenario and against another player, please let me know how this plays out. So what I'm going to do here, my fire team leader will give one of his action points to that grenadier over here. The grenadier here will move up to there to just enter line of sight of that point, and he will fire his grenade launcher over here. So it's up to 9, so it's a 9. Let me check the rule again. So I'm using a launcher between 6 to 12. It's an easy combat stat. By the way, that's the new rules I'm testing out. Easy combat stat, so my grenadier, the easy is an 8+, and we have an 11. So the grenade lands exactly where I want. So this is a kill shot on that guy. This token here, I'm going to reveal it because it's within explosion range. So we are at the threat level 3. We have a 6. 6 is 5 and 6, it's 2 conscript. So where are my conscript? I have one here and one there. So here there were 2 conscript, so one over here, one over there. I'm going to assume the grenade exploded over here, maybe on the sandbag here, the first guy automatically was killed. This one I'm going to assume is not within the explosion radius because there is the wall that is blocking, but this one is within the blast, so is he hit or not? It's an 8 and the frag is 7+, so this guy is killed. So this guy, I can remove him right away. This guy, I'm just... Actually, they are still within the explosion range, so they still get 3 suppression points. And here, where is my ruler? It's over there. 1, 2, 3. So yeah, this token here is also suppressed, if there are some enemy on it. I'm just going to place a 3 here, just to remember that this thing is suppressed. And I still don't know what it is. So that's it on this side. I still have 1 action point to use on that leader. Do we have line of sight on this group of 2 guys? Yeah, he's just behind that tree over here, so he can't see them. And what else can he do? What else could he do? You know what? He's going to deploy a smoke grenade. Yeah, he's going to deploy a smoke grenade up to 3 inches from him. So that's going to be right over there. Ah, damn, I'm grabbing half my tree foliage. I'm just deploying a smoke over here to cover my guy that are injured. That smoke will last D3 turn. I'm going to use that red one over here. So a 2, that means it will be removed at the start of the next turn. So that's it on this side. This guy is up. He's not down. So that's it for those three. Now on this side, I have those three guys. They are going to move 6, and from there they can't see anything. So I'm going to have them do a second move, maybe? Yeah, let's do a second move here. They will try to flank. Actually, one of them could try to deploy a smoke like the rifleman. Oh, they just have a frag grenade. They don't have a smoke. Aha. Okay, maybe something to fix for the next version. Should the rifleman have a smoke grenade? I think so. So maybe I will add that in the next version. But right now they don't. So now on this side, there is still 2 guys to take care of here, plus 2 threat tokens that will arrive there. That's going to be problematic. Here I have what this guy has been used. This guy is injured and is suppressed, so he can't do, and my squad leader, he can do 1 action. He will give actually his action point to that guy. So that guy is going to move in base contact with the medic. So in the following turn, this guy will be healed by the medic. Now on this side, I'm going to... So that's my leader. The squad leader here will give 1 of his action point to the grenadier. The grenadier will move once, move a second time over here, enter the trench. And from there, what do we have here again? We have a grenadier and a rifleman. From there, yeah, those... This guy here is going to... I'm trying to think what should I do, because... Should I take care of those first, or enter Overwatch facing those? I will first fire at those. So my rifleman over here, he will fire at the guy with the rocket launcher, doing... Oh, you know what? I'm going to use one of the new action points I'm adding for the next version, which is... I'm not sure if I already told you about that, which is the aim shot. The aim shot follows the same rule as the shooting action, blah blah blah. I can use 2 action points to do an aim shot that reduces by 1 the target level. So here, that rifleman, he should do a single... When he uses a single action point to do a single combat action, those enemies are with a body armor and they are in cover behind that. So I'm using a hard shot. Instead of doing that, I can do an aim shot. I can, this way, instead of an hard, it's a medium shot. So instead of rolling for a 16+, I'm rolling for a 12+. The problem is still I'm rolling only a single dice, so... What are the best chances? To roll 2 dice, to do 2 actions and rolling for a 16+, or to roll 1 dice and to aim for a 12+? Yeah, I will try the aim shot. It's a tough choice. Yeah, let's try the aim shot. 2 action points, and it's a 17. I didn't even needed the aim shot, but yeah, that's it. I killed this one. I killed this one at least. Now, my fire team leader still have 1 action point. He will fire at the rifleman. He only have 1 action point left. And of course, this one here is a miss. 1 suppression point on this one. And here, that guy will fire at the rifleman too. 1 action point left. It's a 12. And that's enough to kill him. Okay, perfect. So here we have 2 dead, which is great. And I just noticed I removed 1 dice here. So here we should have the 6. That was the spawn point. Yes. So that's it on this side. No more friendly to activate. Yeah, we jump onto the enemy. The enemy, the first is this one. This one only have 1 action point because he's suppressed, so he's not doing anything. He's just entering Overwatch. Next, those guys, they are pinned, so they can't move. So we jump onto the token. The token, we have this one here that moves, and from there, do we have line of sight on my guy? Not yet. So he's just moving up to here, and from there, he entered the line of sight on my rifleman on its side. So what do we have? Please, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes! It's 1. It's nothing. Oh, that was a lucky roll. Now we have that second one here. That second one is moving 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That second one still move up to here. And we can reveal what we have here. But all of them will be suppressed. So it's a 5. It's new conscript. Again, some more conscript, which is great because they have not really great stat. So here I'm going to grab those two. So that should be like a crew dismount from Spectre Miniature, but that's going to be my conscript for today. So that's my conscript. The first one arrive here. He has line of sight. He only have 1 action point to use. So he's actually in cover, so he's just going to fire at my guy. He's firing 2 dice because he's within 6. And my guy is not even in cover over here, so he's hitting on a 14 plus. Ah, we have a 16, so we have an injury. The second one, he have 1 action point, but since he can't move because the trench is not wide enough, he's just going to enter Overwatch, I'm going to assume. So that's it. Yeah, that's it for this one. We still have 1 token over here. Oh, I forgot about that one. This one, jump over there. And we have an 8, so some enemies. 7 to 8, it's 2 riflemen. 2 riflemen, I'm going to grab those basic one here. Rifleman and rifleman. Okay. So here I have 2 riflemen that reach this firing position and that start to fire. That's going to be problematic. I'm going to remove those dead body. Just so I have a clear... I'm trying to only use once, since I have a ton of Russian, I'm trying to only use them once, so the dead are moved on that side, so at least I know what are the casualty I did in a game. So those 2 guys appear, they are in cover, they have 2 action points, so they are going to fire. The 2 of them are going to fire at this one over here. So the first one is doing 2 dice, hitting on a what? I'm looking for the rifleman, hitting on a 16 plus. Oh no, we have a 1 and a 17. The 17 is another injury, and he's starting to bleed out and will bleed out in 3 turns. So this one here is now down and will die in 3 turns. And something I forgot is that at the start of this turn, this moved to a 5 and this moved to a 1. And I think I will lose that guy because I won't have time to carry him to safety. So now the second guy will fire at my grenadier. Also 2 dice hitting on a 16 plus, so 2 12. It's 2 miss, but I'm getting 2 suppression points. So that's it for that's it for this turn, I guess. So while jumping onto the spawn phase, I noticed that this was the last threat token that was on the board. That means that the enemy leader should have spawned there. So let me, which will be my team leader? I'm going to grab that guy, but he is going to have also a weapon. I'm going to take this one, and I'm going to grab another guy to be with him. They are both entering Overwatch. Yeah, I don't actually like that model. That's really like a general. Which will be my leader? Well, I know I have a leader somewhere. Well, I'm going to take that one from Warfighter Miniature. So that's it. We jump onto the spawn phase. So first, a group spawn on a spawn point. 7 on 2, 7. It's 2 more riflemen. 2 more riflemen, so 1 and 2 spawning on point number 2, which is behind that sandbag over here. So if my memory is correct, we only have reinforcement for 6 turns. So we are at the end of turn 3. So yeah, just 3 more reinforcement to go. But the enemy leader will try to call some reinforcement. What he's calling? Oh, he's calling a 19, which is a support action. 19 medallion mine. Oh, that's going to be nasty. Where are the Russian? Where are my cards? Okay, so that's going to be the medallion mine. Deploys 3 palm tree airdrop anti-personnel mine. Select randomly 3 model controlled by a player. Each mine drop 3 inch in a random direction from this model. The mine are triggered when a model enters within 2 inch of them. They use the frag 2 inch rule and has a penetration of 2. Okay, so the first step is to so that's going to be my 3 mine. First, I'm going to select some of my soldiers. How I'm going to do that? So, let's say group 1, group 2, group 3, group 4, and on a 5-6 I'm going to reroll. So that's going to be my 3 mine. 6 I'm going to reroll. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. We have 2 mine that approach group number 3, which is this group over here, and 1 mine on group number 4. Number 4 we have 2 guys, so 1, 2, 3 this one, 4, 5, 6 this one, 1, 2, 3 this one. The mine land 3 inch from this direction, so 3 inch from this guy. Okay, so the mine land exactly over here. For the second 2 mine, I have 4 models here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6 I'm going to reroll. Okay, so mine number 2 target this one. It falls. Okay, exactly in this direction. 1, 2, 3. The mine land exactly over here. That means that if I advance in the front of the MV, I will trigger the mine. That sucks. I need to go around it now. Ah no, I can't because there is this mine on that side. Ooh. So last mine. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6 I'm going to reroll. Dim. It's a 1, so it's targeting my squad leader. And it's falling, oh no, exactly 3 inch in that direction, 3 inch in that direction. It's right there. I might... Yeah, it's right there, so it's within the frag radius of this one. So when this one will move, it will trigger the mine. Ah, damn it. Okay, that sucks, but we are still in the fight. We are jumping onto turn 4. Turn 4 start with a Fog of War card on a 6, and there is a 2, no Fog of War this turn. So we jump onto the player phase. So first thing here, my medic will turn and will use 2 action points to heal my fire team leader. So yeah, that's great. Unfortunately, yeah, this guy didn't manage to heal him, so the one of my automatic riflemen is dead. And here, that one is moved to a 4. I have those 3 mines around, so I am middle of a minefield on this area, which sucks. But yeah, so yeah, let's think at what we want to do. And actually, yes, that smoke grenade is also gone. Okay, first thing I'm going to do here, my grenadier, he will throw a frag grenade just above in the trench, just above that wall. So it will land exactly on this guy. It's within 3 inches. That means I don't need to roll. It's automatic. I'm just throwing. It explodes right on that guy. So that guy is automatically killed. The other one is killed on a 7+. It's a 3, so he's not killed, but he get how many points of suppression? I think 3. Yes, so this one here is suppressed. I might add a thing that it remove also the Overwatch, maybe, maybe not, I will see. So I use 1 action point on that guy. I'm going to use a second action point to throw, or maybe to use my rocket launcher, you know what? Yeah, I'm going to do that. With my second action point, I'm going to use my rocket launcher to fire at those guys over here, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11-ish. So let me grab the rule. Again, a 6 to 12, it's an easy combat stat. So here I'm going to roll that, and it's a 16, perfect. I'm firing that rocket from that guy. It lands exactly in the middle of those 2 guys. The rocket explodes and the 2 guys are killed in the process. They are killed because they were exactly in the middle and within 0.5 inch of where the grenade, the explosive landed. So that's the first good news. Now, on that side, I have a lot of people. I have 4 enemies. So I might reconsider my assault on the left. Yeah, I might need to reconsider that. The problem is here, my automatic rifleman can pin down only 2 of them, and it will leave him exposed. So, what I want to do? Or maybe I will try something else. You know what? My squad leader will call the artillery barrage. Rain down artillery fire, mark the location, and roll a scatter dice. The center of the artillery barrage actually hits 6 inches in the direction of the scatter dice. Model located within 12 inches of the target location are hit on a 11+. So, I'm targeting... Let's say I'm targeting here. Now, the artillery barrage actually land 6 inches in the direction defined by the scatter dice. Ooh, damn. So 6 inches on that direction. So it lands exactly over here. Model, oh, no way. So model within 12 inch. Model within 12 inch are hit on a 11+. So my 3 guys here are within that blast. I should have, targeted somewhere, further. Now I need to roll for the casualty on all of them. So I'm going to start by the 2 on the back. The one on the left is not hit. The one, oh, this one is killed. This one here is killed. This one there is not killed. For my 3 guys, one is dead. Second one is dead. I'm going to leave them here. And third one is a 3, so this one is not affected. So 2 kill on the enemy side, 2 kill on my side. Something I need to clarify is... the number of damage the support action do. Because it's not clear. They are hit, but since now and friendly model has 2 health points, what should be the hit? I need to clarify all of that. I'm going to assume it's an artillery, so they are, just all of them are dead for now. So that's it for my squad leader. He used his last support, so that support he called, that means that the last team he can't deploy. We need to deal with the troops we have on the ground right now. He won't be able to deploy any more units. So next, I will grab my automatic rifleman. He's going to fire at the guy in the firing pit. 2 dice, hitting on a 16 plus, 7 and 10, that's 2 miss. That inflict 4 suppression points. Yeah, I'm going maybe to leave it like that, and I'm going to target the guy behind the sandbag next. Same thing, hitting on a 16 plus. So we have a 16. That one here is killed. Okay, so this one here in the firing pit has a total of 4 suppression points. So now on this side, this guy is he was within 12 inch. Oh, the survivors are pinned. That means this guy here can't be activated. He's pinned, but my guy also here is pinned. So none of them can be activated. Yeah, which buy me a bit of time on this side. So what's next? Nobody has sticking their heads out of the trench, or we need to advance. And the problem is that mine. Yeah, I forgot about that mine. And it's a 2-inch. So basically here, I can't get those 4 guys out without going around completely. Or I try to. There is no rule for disabling a landmine, so the only chance is for the landmine to explode. So let's activate this guy, and this guy will move. Yeah, I would like to avoid 2 mines, so that's what the problem I'm trying to avoid. So I need to basically move on this side, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I will try to move, and my main movement should end here. But do we trigger the mine? Where is the mine? Okay. Oh, there, it's automatic. Yeah, I forgot about that. It's automatic that... Oh no, frag 2 inch, so it's on a 7 plus, and it's a 5. So... Oh, actually, that's great. It's a 5, so the mine explode, but it's not a 7 plus. That means that, yeah, my guy here is not affected. So I'm keeping my movement up to here, and from there, I'm going to fire at that guy. Actually, he's in Overwatch, so as we are approaching, he's going to trigger his Overwatch. Yeah, so he's within 6. 2 inch, hitting on a, where is the conscript? On a 18 plus. Oh no, a 20. Ah no, he avoided the mine, but he gets a shot, a 20. So again, a simple, successful shot is an injury. He should be just injured, but a 20 is another point of damage. So that guy is down and he's bleeding out. Oh, we have enough time, so we can save this one. Ah, damn. So this one is not anymore in Overwatch. So how many guys we have left? We have 2 fire team leader over here. Fire team leader, plus another fire team leader over here. So I'm going to I want to assault that trench like really bad. So I'm going to grab one of my fire team leader, is going to grant another action point to this fire team leader over here. And next is going to move in base contact. He's just going to move around to be able to move in that direction in the following turn. So this fire team leader here is going to do a first move up to here. From there, he's going to throw a frag grenade up to here in the trench, so it's within 3 inches. I'm going to drop it exactly over here. And exactly over here, I don't even need to roll, it's a successful win. So this guy is killed. I didn't trigger the Overwatch because he didn't have any good line of sight with the sandbag just over here. So I advance, I throw the frag grenade, I still have 1 action point, and I'm going to jump onto that trench over here. Next, I have 1 fire team leader here. That guy is going to do a first move. First move up to that that tree here where we have that guy that is injured, and he's just going to carry that injured guy back to over here behind him. Just going to move that guy here on the back so we know a bit better who is still injured compared to who is killed. So that's it. That's it for this turn. I've activated everybody. We can jump onto the up for phase. So first thing, this guy here is suppressed. He's suppressed. 3 points of suppression. So he can't move and fire. Do the conscript have frag grenade? No, they don't. Yeah, they don't. What he's going to do? Yeah, I'm going to assume that maybe he has line of sight on this guy. He was throwing a frag grenade, so maybe he was also aiming at the same time and firing. So let's do that. I'm going to remove that. My guy, yeah. So 2 dice. Oh no, 19. 19. Injured. Injured and 2 points of suppression. This guy here is pinned, can't do anything. Those guy is the enemy leader plus a rifleman. They are in cover. They don't do anything. They should stay in cover and enter Overwatch. But what I'm going to do is just that maybe they see that situation is not great in their favor, so they are just moving a bit back in the trench. And yeah, they are still staying in Overwatch, but yeah, they are just like trying to find a better position. So that's it for the up 4 phase. That's it for the up 4 phase. We jump onto the spawn phase. So spawn phase, we have 8 on point number 6. 8 is 2 riflemen. 2 riflemen, so what do we have? Rocket launcher, rifleman, and rifleman spawning on point number 6 over here. In addition to that, the enemy leader call reinforcement, a 20. Damn, it's another medallion mine. It's another medallion mine. Something I would like to do in the next version is have the enemy only use their reinforcement once. I'm not sure because typically medallion mine is super painful, but it's the case for all the cars, like if you roll multiple times the artillery barrage, where the player only have 1 artillery barrage, it can be a bit overpowered for the enemy faction. So yeah, let me know what you think. I'm tempted to say that you can only call once a support, but what does that mean? Do you simply reroll? If you call already multiple of them, like you might need to reroll too many times. So I'm not sure about that. So I'm just going to reroll for now, and that's a 6. Okay, the 6 is nothing for this turn, but yeah, it's not perfect for now. Let me know if you have a better idea. So that's it for this turn. We jump onto turn 5. Turn 5, Fog of War card on a 5. And it's a Fog of War. Ambush at the end of the player phase. Randomly select one of your soldiers and place one of 4 soldiers that has line on its mode without cover in between. Okay, so we have an ambush. I'm going to grab an enemy model. I'm going to use this one for the ambush. And yeah, let's jump onto the player phase. So, player phase, actually I can remove the suppression on those guys. So here, on this side, I'm going to activate this fire team leader. So actually this move to a 3, and this move to a 5, and this move unfortunately to a 1. I won't be able to save all of them. So this guy here is moving the sniper, the marksman, up to the medic. The medic do a heal action with his 2 action points. Well, he grabbed the guy up to the medic, and after that, he starts to move up to here. The medic heals that guy. That guy is back on his feet, but still injured. Next, this fire team leader here will move up to that injured guy, moving him up to the medic as well. And with this second action point, he's going to give it to somebody. He's going to give it to that guy over here. That guy is going to move up to here, and from there, he's going to fire at that guy. No cover in between, so it's a 12 plus 17. That conscript here is killed. Okay. Next, I have my squad leader over here, plus I have that guy that is not suppressed anymore. So, plus my automatic rifleman. So, my automatic rifleman on... No, you know what? Yeah, my automatic rifleman will move up to here, and from there he's going to do a suppressive fire on those 2 guys. That's the biggest threat at the moment. So those 2 guys here can't be activated. They are all pinned. On this side, my rifleman over here is going to move up to here. From there, he's going to fire at the guy in the pit, hitting on a 16 plus, please. Ah, close. So, 1 point of suppression on that one. That's not enough, I need more. So what else can I do? What else? I still have my squad leader. My squad leader, he will move up to here. And from there, he's going to grant another action point to that rifleman that will fire again. A 16, please. Oh, yes, 17. Yes. So this one here now is killed. Left side is clear for now. So that's it. Yes, that's it. This guy has been activated. This one too. Yeah, they have all been activated. We jump onto the up 4 phase. Those guys here, they are suppressed. They are pinned, so they can't do anything. Those guys, they... Yeah, maybe let's say this one move up to here. And this one stays roughly there. They are both in Overwatch. Oh no, I had one guy to activate. I'm going to maybe move him over here. No, yeah, he's just going to move up to here, entering Overwatch, just for the role play, because I know there is nobody there. And that's it. So end of the enemy phase. We jump onto the spawn phase. 10 on point number 1. 10 is 1 rifleman, 1 lieutenant, so grenade launcher guy. This one, and a rifleman spawning on point number 1. Oh, so they a reinforcement trying to take back the trench on this side. So that's it for the... Oh, no, that's not it. Reinforcement. Oh, reinforcement. 1 more enemy group spawn. 15 on point number 2. 15 is 1 rifleman, 180 specialist. So 180 specialist who has a cool 80. Where do I have a cool 80? So I have some. Okay, so that's going to be my 80 guy with another guy spawning on spawn point number 2. So yeah, they both arrive over here. Okay, so that's that's 4 new enemy on that side, plus 4 on this side as well. I would like to just jump in the trench and just have the fight going on in the trench, but my team over here is really far from the trench. But we'll see if we can get there or not. So that's it for this turn. We jump onto the turn number 6, and that's going to be the last turn where new enemy reinforcement will arrive. Of course, I forgot something, is that there was an ambush. At the end of the player phase, randomly select one of your soldiers, and I need to place this guy in line of sight of him. And you know what? The thing that could make the most sense would be to have another guy maybe in the trench. Like, just for like a story or a realistic aspect, I think the most logical thing will be to have that guy. Trying to think. Yeah, maybe there was a guy that sneaked on by and that arrived on the back of my guy here, and that he can be activated and he can fire twice. 11 and 18. The 18 is a hit. My guy here is injured. Yeah, I didn't really wanted that, but just in terms of gameplay, I think that's what makes the most sense, to not have him spawning like on a table edge or somewhere, just add some uncertainty to what we have in the trench there. So yeah, let's jump onto that new turn. So first thing is that we have a Fog of War card on a 6. Oh! Comes Blackout. Player support can't be called for the remainder of the game. Okay, so not too bad, because we don't have any more support to call. And I'm glad I find this card now and not like at the start, like the first Fog of War for the following mission, because like, having that at the beginning of the game is really a pain. So that's it. Let's jump onto the player phase. So this guy here bleed out, unfortunately, and dies. This one here start to bleed out up to 4, but the medic here, which was like in base contact, will heal him, and he has 2 action points that he can. He used 2 action points, and that guy now is back up on his feet, and he has 1 action point to use. Okay, so next, here my Grenadier will move up to here. From there he's peeking, he has line of sight on this guy. He's going to fire 2 dice, hitting on a 12 plus 3 and 14. 14 is enough to kill that one. This one is dead. Next up, I'm going to... So here I have a fire team leader. My fire team leader is going first to fire at one of the guys behind the bush over there. Or do we want to move to not be targeted? No, let's say he's going to fire at any of those. 1 dice hitting on a 16 plus. 15. 1 suppression point on that one. And here it should be a white 6, that's the spawn point. Next, with his second action point, he's going to give it to my marksman. The marksman move up to here. I'm just going to check what the marksman can do. Steady hand, he didn't move this turn, he may reroll 1 dice. Damn it. But yeah, I needed to move to be able to have line of sight on the enemy. So now the marksman will fire 2 dice, hitting also on a 16 plus. And we have a 19. The 19 kill that one. So I'm going to kill this one. It was anyway 2 riflemen. There's still one guy over there. On this side, I have still one guy I can activate, which is this one. But yeah, what I want to do with the others? Let me think now. So on this side, my automatic rifleman will turn and it will fire 3 shots at that rifleman over here. Not 3 shots, it will fire 2 dice. It will do a fire. The enemy is not behind cover, as we can see. There is nothing unlike those guys here are not in cover. So I hit them on a 12 plus and we have a 19. So we have one down here, this one is killed. And with his second action point, he's going to do a suppressive fire at the 2 guys on that side here. So he's going to pin them, so those can't do anything. They can't, they just can't move. They can't be activated. So on this side here, I have a fire team leader. He will move here, jump to the trench and fire at that one. So he's going to fire once, hitting on a 16 plus. We have a 14, so it's a miss. Next, I'm going to activate my squad leader. He is going to do the same. He's going to move up to here. And actually, where he have line of sight, maybe more towards here. From there, he's doing the same, targeting this one, hitting also on a 16 plus, another miss. But at least now this one is suppressed. Next, I have a grenadier to activate, so I'm going to activate my grenadier. He's going to move on the back of the MV, so next turn he's going to use his grenade launcher to fire at that guy. And on this side, I'm going to activate my rifleman here. He's going to move, staying in cover in the bushes, and he's going to fire at the other guy on that spawn point. So yeah. One shot hitting on a 16 plus and it's a miss. So this one received 1 suppression point. So that's it, I think, for my guys, right? Oh no, there is still this one I can activate. And you know what? This one is going to throw a frag grenade up to the enemy leader over here. It's going to be a hard shot. 16 plus, 13, it's a miss. So I'm aiming exactly in between the 2 models. Oh, and it scatters really far. So this direction, 1, 2. So it lands exactly over here, which is, it's not in range to hurt anybody. So yeah, that's completely a miss. So that's it for me, right? I have activated everybody. Oh, I'm stupid. This was one of my fire team leader. I should have granted my marksman another action point to fire again, but yeah, that's too late. Something I will do, as I'm reworking all the classes, a lot of things will change, and typically the ability to empower, like the give 1 action point to another friendly model, it's going to be to have a range. In the future, in the next version, you will only be able to grant that action point to a model. I think it was up to 12 inch. So if it was this fire team leader, he could grant another action point within that range. Because he's yelling, he's saying, hey, fire here, something like that, but he can't give another action point to somebody on the opposite side of the battlefield that he can't even talk to. So that's pretty much it for the player phase. We jump onto the offer phase. Offer phase, we start with this guy here. So this guy is firing at my guy in the trench, 1 dice hitting on a 16 plus, it's a miss. Receive 1 suppression point. Just going to remove the suppression on my guys. Yes. So that's it on this side. On the other side, the guy that is here is first moving. So he's moving down in the trench to have some cover. And from there he's firing at my guy, which is also in the cover in the bush. So one die sitting on a 16 plus, and there is a 19. It's an injury. So my guy here is injured. So that's it for the op 4. Those here stays in Overwatch. And yeah, we jump onto the spawn phase. So spawn phase, a new group spawn. We have 11 on point number 6. Damn, 6, we have a lot of enemy coming from this area. 11 is 1 rifleman, 1 lieutenant. So 1 rifleman and 1 grenade launcher guy. There we go. Next, the leader will call reinforcement. Oh, 14. What do we have on 14? 2 more enemy group. Oh, 2 more enemy groups. So, second one is 12 on 4. 12 is also 1 rifleman and 1 lieutenant. So, where I have a grenade launcher guy. I have plenty, but... Okay, let me pick those Spectre 1 here. So that's the new SSO team. So that's going to be my rifleman and that's going to be my lieutenant. There you have on spawn point number 4, which is behind this tree line here. So we don't have line of sight on it. And the last group that will spawn, they are oh, it's the same group. 11 on 4 again on the same in the same area. So where I have another guy with a grenade launcher, I'm going to take this one. So that's going to be my second lieutenant. And another rifleman is going to be this one. So here we have 2 riflemen, 2 lieutenants. Damn it. But at least that's it. We have all the enemy model now in place. And I just need to get rid of all of them. Just let me count. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we have 12 enemy model on the board. And how many friendly we have left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And we have 9 friendly. That's going to be tough. That's going to be tough. But it's doable. It's doable. So let's end this turn. End of the spawn phase. That's going to be the last spawn phase you are going to play in this game. We jump onto the next turn, start at the threat level 7, and after that we start to have some tougher, we start to have some tougher enemy, but nothing anymore will spawn, so yeah, nothing actually, no big deal. Spawn, Fog of War on a 6, Crash drone, a drone just crashed on the board, contain valuable intel, randomly select the location, this becomes the mission secondary objective. Together, okay, so we have a crash drone on the table. And that's going to be my secondary objective here toward the middle-ish of the board. So yeah, let's jump now onto the player phase. So here, my fire team leader here will fire at the grenadier here, which is not in cover of the bush. So 12 plus 14, that's enough to kill this one. And he's going to grant his action point, his second action point to the medic. So the medic can move, use his 2 action points to heal the medic, the marksman. Now that the marksman has been healed, he will use his first action point to fire at one of those 2 guys, hitting on a 16 plus. We have a 9 and a 13, that's 2 miss, but the marksman have the steady hand skill that allow him to reroll one of those dice. And 16 plus, yes, a 16. So one of them is killed, and now he's going to use his second action point to target the last one. Again, please, a 16 plus. No. So 10 plus 6. marksman, well, sniper rifle inflict twice suppression points, so that's a total of 4 suppression points on this guy. So on this side, that's it. Now, what's next? What's next? My grenadier. My grenadier. Yeah, my grenadier will actually fire a grenade at this one. Let's check the range. I need to grab my ruler on this one. I need to grab my ruler. So here we are at 22, so after 18, yeah, I didn't even need a ruler because I know that that's my 18-inch stick, and past this range it used the hard combat stat when using a launcher. So one dice on a 16, it's a 12, it's a miss, and the grenade from the grenade land d6, damn it. So 3-inch away. I was exactly aiming at that guy. The grenade has a 3-inch blast radius, so it's exactly on the edge of the suppression. So the grenade lands exactly over here. 1.5 blast radius, and it inflicts suppression within 3. And since here I am within 3, I'm going to assume that it still inflicts suppression. So it had 3 more suppression points, so that's a total of 6. So on that side, we already activated 4 guys, and that's we still have a lot of enemy to deal with. Next, I want to cover me a bit, so I'm going to use that guy here to throw a smoke grenade. Smoke grenade has... Where are my rules? I didn't print it, so let me grab the rules. Come to the weapon and equipment section. Smoke grenade, it has a 3-inch radius, so a total area of 6 inch. A total area of 6 inch, so basically the smoke cover this wall area over here. So that's what the smoke cover. I need to create some bigger smoke template. So this one, move up to here, like you imagine that this whole area is under smoke. So that's it on this one. Next, this guy. What I want to do? What do I want to do? Yeah, I'm going to advance with him. Problem is that all my guys are injured in the trench. Like I have 2 guys, they are both injured. I have 1 more guy here on this side. And he can't even reach the trench with a single action point. I have my automatic rifleman. What I'm going to do... what I'm going to do. So I move back my rifleman here. The automatic rifleman here will move on this side, just so he's behind that smoke compared to those guys over here. And from there he's going to do a suppressive fire on this group over here, so they are again pinned. Next, I only have 1 more guy to activate, which is my squad leader over here. And what do I want to do with him? I can grant 1 more action... Oh, I can grant 1 more action point to somebody, and it's going to be... It's going to be who? Actually, before doing the suppressive fire, my automatic rifleman will fire at one of those guys. So 2 dice, hitting on a 16 plus. 18, yes, we have an 18, so I'm targeting the biggest threat, which is the rocket launcher guy. And the squad leader will jump onto the trench and will use his last action point to give it back to the automatic rifleman, which now will do a suppressive fire on that guy. So not too bad, but still there are 5 enemies to activate on this op4 phase. So let's jump onto the enemy phase now. So enemy phase, the first one that is activated is this one. He fire at my guy that is retreating. 1 dice hitting on a 16 plus, 13 it's a miss. Now I have those 4 guys. So something new. Let me actually open the rules for the new smoke rules. So that's the new rule for smoke grenades. In a nutshell, you can still now fire through a smoke, but you can only hit on a 19 plus, and firing through a smoke also don't inflict any suppression point. So basically, all those guys here on the back, they will still be able to fire at us, but yeah, they need a 19 to be able to hit us. Okay, so I'm going to activate them in order. So the first rifleman is going to move 6 inch up to here and is going to fire. So you have he can technically see, if I remove the smoke, he has line of sight on this one, even if the smoke block it. So he's going to fire, 1 dice hitting on a 19 plus, it's a 3, it's a miss. I'm going to activate the second rifleman. He's going to do the same. He's going to move behind that bush because it gives him cover. Hitting on a 19, damn. So this one of my fire team leader is down, bleeding out in 5 turns. So next we have the 2 lieutenants. The 2 lieutenants have the same behavior roughly. They move. And they fire their grenade launcher. So this one move up to here. He fire the grenade launcher to the closest target. It will be this one. The closest target you can see, so it's this one here. You need a 19, it's a 13, so it's a miss. And the grenade lands 5 inch in that direction, so it's not enough to do any damage. It lands exactly here. The second lieutenant moves. I'm going to say I move maybe on this side. It's going to target the same guy, hitting on a 19 plus. It's a 2. The grenade. Oh, the grenade lands 3 inch away, so that's mean I'm within the suppression range, so I get 3 suppression points, I'm suppressed. So that's it, just checking how long the smoke lasts. Okay, so it was lasting 1 turn, so at the start of the new turn, this smoke already dissipates. So that's it for the enemy phase. This one can't be activated. Those 2 stays in Overwatch. We jump onto the next turn. Jumping on a new turn. Fog of War card on a 6 or 1. No Fog of War now. So we have 4 guys here, 2 guys there, 1 here. This suppression token is removed, and this one is also removed. So obviously the most dangerous threat at the moment is the 2 guys with rocket launcher. What I also want to do is make sure to bring this guy to safety in the trench, but he only have 1 action point, so I need to use 1 action point from one of my leader. Yeah, this one I can also remove it. Oh no, not this one. This one is still active. So yeah, let me think on what I want to do for this new turn. First thing I'm going to do is that here my grenadier will use his grenade launcher to target this enemy model, and he hits him on a 16 plus. And there is a 19. The shot lands exactly on him and kills him immediately. Okay, so that's great on this side. No more action point for my grenadier. So now on this side, my marksman turn and start to look at the squad in the background here. He will target one of the grenadier. He will target this one. 2 shots hitting on a 16 plus as well. 10 and 19. 19. Finally, I'm a bit lucky. This one is a kill. And I'm going to use his second action point to do a second shot at the second grenadier. It's not a grenadier, actually, it's a lieutenant over here. So again, hitting on a 16 plus. And it's a 20 and a 17. Oh, I'm lucky this turn. So this one is also killed. So that's it on this side. That's it for now. Next, I have a fire team leader here. He's going to start to move in the trench up to here. And actually, yeah, no, he still have 1 suppression point. And from there, he's going to give his second action point to somebody else. It's going to be to... you know what? Yeah, no, not to this one. To my automatic rifleman over here. So my automatic rifleman will... activate is going to I'm going to activate this one. What do I want to do? He has 2 action points. He's going to fire first at do I want to fire or I'm not going to fire to activate him just yet. I'm going to wait a bit and see what else I can do. This guy who is injured, I'm going to activate and move him up to that building here. So he will be healed by the medic later on. Here I have a fire team leader. I'm going to activate him and start to moving toward the firing zone. And he's going to give his second action point to the medic. So the medic has 3 action points. He's going to move up to the grenadier. And he's going to heal the grenadier with his 2 last action points. So the grenadier here has 1 more action point to use, and he's going to fire at, you can see, if I can focus, yes, you can see that guy. So he's going to fire 1 shot hitting on a 16 plus again, it's a 9, it's a miss. And I'm going to roll for scatter. Oh, it scatters pretty badly. So 5 inch in that direction. So 5 inch. Yeah, so basically it lands exactly here in the trench and it doesn't affect the enemy. So on this side, we are done. Here we are done. I still have 3 guys that I can activate. I have my squad leader over here. My squad leader, that grenadier, the grenadier is injured, so he only has 1 action point to use. But I'm going to do that. My squad leader here, he will move a bit on the side, and he's going to grant 1 more action point to the grenadier over here. The grenadier will move there, and from there he's going to fire a rocket launcher at those 2 enemies. Here, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We are at 11. So 11 is an easy combat stat, so I need to roll an 8. Oh damn, damn, it's a 6. So the rocket miss, but land 2 inch in front of them. So I was aiming in the middle of them, and the rocket... Technically, actually, it hit the foliage here and it exploded there in the foliage. So 2 inch. It scattered 2 inch away. Let me grab the weapon chart. The light 80, it used the frag 2 inch. That means this guy here on the back is within the range. So rolling on a 7 plus is killed, And we have a 6, so he's not killed. This one is suppressed, and the other one is also suppressed. So next, I'm going to activate my automatic rifleman. He has one more action point because the squad leader gave it to him. So he's going to jump down in the trench and he's going just to do a suppressive fire on those two, so they are both pinned and they can't be activated this turn. So that's it for me. We jump onto the enemy phase. The enemy phase, there are those two enemies here on the back. That's two riflemen. Do they see anybody at the moment? They don't, so they are going to move in the trenches. So this one is going to move up to here. He's going to enter Overwatch, and this one is going to do the same, moving up to here, also entering Overwatch. The two that are on that side, their big view is just to stay in cover, enter Overwatch, and call some reinforcement. Since now they don't call reinforcement anymore, I'm just going to house rule that they maybe want to launch the assault, so I'm going to start to advance them and act as they were like a basic rifleman. So this one is advancing in the trench. This one is advancing in the trench too. Okay, so that's it. That's it here. Yeah, that's the end of the enemy phase. Nothing anymore spawn in the spawn phase. We jump to the next turn. Next turn we have a Fog of War card on a 5. Yes, please no more surprise this game. Fog of War. So first thing, I'm going to activate my marksman. My marksman is going to fire at one of the two guys here that are not suppressed anymore. And here, this one and this one are not suppressed either. So he's firing 2 shots, hitting on a 16 plus. 17, perfect. So the first one here is killed. The second one also on a 16 plus, 5 and 15. But the marksman have the steady hand skill, so he can reroll one of the dice. And we have a 1, so that's a total of 6 suppression points on this one. He is pinned. He's not killed, but at least he is pinned. This one started to bleed out. Okay, so next, my here I'm a bit exposed, so I'm going to move this fire team leader here on the right, so he stays in cover. He's going to grant his second action point to the medic. The medic will move up to here and heal this guy using his 2 action points. Next, I'm going to activate that grenadier. That grenadier is going to move up to that tree line. Oops, sorry for my hand in the middle. Okay, so he's going to move up to there. And what do I want to do? Yeah, let's say we just fire at the guy that is pinned. He's already pinned, but yeah. So it's an 8, so it's a miss. And yes, it's scatter 1 inch away from him, but 1 inch is still within the blast radius. So I still hit him on a 7 plus. And it's an 11. This one is killed, yes. So next. Should I push? Yeah, I'm going to do that. I'm going to activate my... Which one? This one. This one is a fire team leader, so he's going to move up to here, and with his second action point, like he's pushing the shoulder of the automatic rifleman in front of him, the automatic rifleman advance and he has 3 action points. So first action point, he advances up to here. From there, he peeks. That triggers the overwatch from the first guy in front of him. So it fires actually 2 dice, hitting on a 16 plus. So 2 and 12, that's 2 miss. But now I can fire. So he's going to fire 2 shots, hitting on a 12 plus. Oh no, no. Okay, that's a fail. I have a third action point to use. Again, yes, that's a 13. So this one is killed. I'm assuming that here, that guy, there was a guy in front of him, so that's why he didn't fire in Overwatch. But since now, an enemy, well, the friendly in front of him just fell dead, this guy now triggered this Overwatch and fire at my automatic rifleman. So 2 dice hitting on a 16 plus. Oh, we have a 20, damn. 20 means it's 2 injury points straight away. So it's, yeah, bleeding out in 2 turns, I'm dead. And I'm not in Overwatch anymore. Okay, so that's it here. I'm going to activate my squad leader. Squad leader is going to advance. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 up to here. And he's going to give his second action point to that grenadier. That grenadier will move up to here. And from there he's going to fire at the enemy leader. 2 dice hitting on a 16 plus. 6 and 7, that's a total of 2 suppression points. That's not enough to kill him. Damn. And I think that's it. I think that's it for me. I can't do anything else. Here I'm really just on the corner. Here I'm in cover. Let me actually put the automatic rifleman more in the middle and leave my guy here in cover. But yeah, I can't do anything else. I don't have anybody else to activate. Yeah, that's the end of my turn. So we jump onto the enemy turn. The enemy leader will... I'm going to move him a bit back so he's in cover behind the corner here, and he's going to fire. Hitting on a 16 plus, so that's 2 shots, that's 2 miss. On this side, on the other side here, so that guy is going to move 6 inch, entering Overwatch, and the other one is going to move 6 inch and also entering Overwatch. So those 2 here are in Overwatch. So that's it. Yeah, that's it for the enemy. We jump onto the spawn phase, nothing spawn, we jump straight into turn, next turn. Fog of War card on a 4. Weapon malfunction. Randomly select one of your model. This model can't fire his primary weapon this turn. Let's hope it's not somebody like close to the choke point in the middle. So, who I'm going to activate? How many models I have? So 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, I have only 6 models still standing. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So let's pray for 2 or 3. And it's a 5, so it's my squad leader over here. It's my squad leader that can't fire. It's a weapon malfunction, so he can still use a frag grenade. Squad leader, he has a frag, so let's do that. Yeah, let's do that. He's going to throw a frag grenade. It's an easy shot to be able to throw to the enemy leader. So 8 plus, and it's a 19. The grenade lands exactly where he wants, exactly on the enemy leader. He is killed. He still have 1 action point to use, so he's going to grant that action point to this guy over here, to my grenadier. My grenadier will rush toward the enemy. Fire. Oh no, they are in Overwatch. So he has 2 action points. He's going to throw a frag grenade at that enemy. It's also an easy shot, 8 plus, 18, the enemy here is killed. Well, yeah, they are killed because I'm aiming straight at them. And when I do a successful roll, the grenade lands at their feet, and there is now a 0.5 inch automatic kill. So that's why I'm not rolling the 7 plus, if you are wondering. And for the second action point, I'm going to enter Overwatch. Here I have the other fire team leader. I'm going to activate this one. I'm going to move up to 6. Up to here, and from there I'm triggering the Overwatch from the enemy. Is he within 6? No, I am not. So 1 dice hitting on a 16 plus, he miss, but now I can roll and fire at him, hitting on a 16 plus, so that's 2 miss. That's total of 2 miss. So 1 suppression, 1 suppression. So next. I'm going to activate my Grenadier over here. He's going to move. And from there he's going to fire a grenade. Easy stat. Rolling on an 8 plus. It's a 20. Perfect. He fired a grenade, land exactly on that guy, is automatically killed. And that concludes this mission. We finally capture the trench. In the following phase, I will just keep my guy moving to reach the rest of the trench. My medic here will head over to that injured fire team leader here to be able to patch him up so he's not bleeding out anymore. And yeah, that conclude our operation today. So how many people we have? And this one had 2 turns to bleed out. Yeah, I could have given enough action point for my medic to run towards him and to heal him on this turn, on the next turn. So yeah, I'm just going to assume that this is the rest of my assaulting team. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 model. So we lost 1 rifleman, 1 automatic rifleman. Oh no, yeah, I still have my marksman, which is here. So we lost a total, so 2 on this side, 3, 4, 5, 6. We lost 6 model during the assault, and that's all the enemy that we killed this turn. So yeah, that was an exciting mission. Let me know in the comments down below what you thought of this mission. Something I'm working on for the campaign is that if you are injured, even if the medic during the mission fully heal you so you get back your 2 action points, that will still mean bad things for the campaign. That will still mean you will need to recover in the medical bay, and you won't be available for multiple turns. So if you have a single wound here, you will need to wait 1 game to be healed. If you are in a down state, you will need to wait for 2 turns. But in addition to that, you need to have space for the medic to heal you. So I'm working on the campaign right now. That will be exciting. So yeah, it's not just because I've managed to capture that. I still have a lot of people injured. And in a campaign scenario, that will be hard because for the following mission, either I could send some of the guys, but they will be injured straight at the beginning, or I guess they will just not be available for the following mission. I think only 6 models were not injured in that mission, so it's still pretty hard for the following operation. But yeah, that's it for this mission. I think I'm going maybe to play a second game, assaulting from a different direction. Let me know from which direction I should assault. So north, south, east, or west. So this turn we assaulted from that side. What other side you would like to see next? Let me know in the comment down below. And I will see you all for the next one. Bye everyone.